Welcome to another episode in this YouTube channel on mathematics and even further mathematics. Now, if you are looking for explanations on any maths work that you have difficulty with, I want you to type it in the comment section. Ask your question and I will personally attend to it. If there is no video on it on my channel, I will drop the video for you. Alright, today we want to look at permutation and combination. Very quickly, permutation deals with arrangement. That's what permutation is. How many ways can this be arranged? When you have that question in any math work or further math work, it's simply talking about arrangement. Now, what is the formula for permutation? When you are permutating, if I may put it that way, it is n permutation r. And the formula for n permutation r is n factorial all over n minus r factorial. Very quickly, let's assume we have 5 permutation 2. You ask, how are we going to do this? Of course, your n here is 5, your r here is what? 2. So we have 5 factorial following this formula all over 5 minus 2 what? Factorial. When we talk about factorial, don't forget factorial means this 5 factorial will become 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1 factorial. That's what factorial means. In other words, for example, if I have 10 factorial, if I want to break it further, I will just say 10 times 9 times 8 times 7 times 6 times 5 down to 1. Alright? Now, all over. 5 minus 2 is 3. And we have factorial outside. Alright? Ideally, in solving things like this, by the time you are used to practicing, you don't even really need to get down to 1. Alright? In other words, I can say 5 times 4 times 3 factorial. I will stop at 3 factorial because at the denominator, I've been able to spot another 3 factorial at the denominator. If I want to continue 3 factorial, I will just say times 2 times 1, alright? But now I want to stop at 3 factorial because I have 3 factorial at the denominator and I can always cancel them out. So, leaving me with 5 times 4, which is what? 20. This is how to solve permutation. Simple permutation works. Now I go to combination. N combination R. When we talk about combination, we talk about selection. How do we select certain things? In how many ways can this be selected? And all of that. When you come across such questions in maths, in how many ways can this be selected? We're talking about combination. So N combination R, the formula is N factorial all over N minus R factorial, R factorial. The only difference it has from permutation in the formula is the addition of another R factorial. Alright? So, for example, if I have 5 combination 2, it's going to be 5 factorial all over 5 minus 2 factorial. Alright? Then the R, again, 2 factorial. And of course, we just go and say 5 factorial all over 5 minus 2 is 3 factorial. And of course, we have what? 2 factorial. In moving forward, just as I explained in permutation, I will just say 5 times 4 times 3 factorial. Why did I stop at 3 factorial? Because I have 3 factorial in the denominator. Alright? So, all over, if I do not have any factorial or whatever in the denominator, I'm just free to go on to the last and have the multiplication. So 3 factorial, then 2 factorial is 2 times 1, alright? So 3 factorial cancels 3 factorial. We have 2 here 1, 2 here 2, alright? So we have 5 times 2, that is what? 10 all over 1, and of course that is 10, alright? So this is how to solve works on permutation and combination. Thank you very much.